So, Caitlin Clark being fifth in All-Star votes is a little bit iffy because I think we all probably are in agreement here. We all should be in agreement anyway. That when it comes to Caitlin Clark, there's always the slight possibility that she doesn't make a team, the All-Star team, if she's not voted in. Or if she's not, by all accounts, a starter. There's always an opportunity. There's always a chance that if she's not going to make it as a starter if the coaches have something against her. Do I think that that's going to happen? No. There is always a chance. I think, but it's very unlikely. It's very, very unlikely at this stage in her career she doesn't make the All-Star team. But an All-Star starter, there is a legitimate chance that she is not an All-Star starter. If she ends up even if she ends up two, if you guys don't know, last year, she was voted third best guard by the media, and she was voted the ninth best guard by the players. I think she was third. She was third of four in terms of overall weighted grades, and that was with the number one guard voting. With with fan voting being weighted twice as hard. If she was number two in fan voting, let's just say again, she was number two in fan voting last year. She is this close to not starting the All-Star game. Like if she still would have made it last year. But if she went to 3 in fan voting, or if she goes down at all, and because if you're looking here, Kelsey Mitchell's 4 in fan voting. I think she was actually 3 last year. But her being 4 in fan voting gives the advantage, obviously, to Caitlin in that regard. But the players, for a fact the players are going to vote Kelsey Mitchell higher. The problem is now is there's only 4 guards to start. And if you look at weighted, so Alicia Gray is, I think it goes Alicia Gray is next, and then Kelsey Plum is next, and then Ryan Howard is next. Ryan Howard will not start the All-Star game because she's like 7 in fan vote. She's like 7 in fan vote. She'll have to be first in media and first in players, which I don't think she will be. Like, I don't think Ryan Howard's going to start the All-Star game. But if Caitlin falls even one more spot in guards to Olivia Miles, and by the way, she's closer to Olivia Miles than she is to first, I'm pretty sure. But if she goes and does that, there is always a chance she doesn't start the All-Star game. So if you're voting, keep voting for Caitlin. Keep voting for Caitlin. But let's just say hypothetically, like she's not going to get the top 3 media finish again this year. She's just not. The media have turned on Caitlin. Like the media have absolutely turned on Caitlin. She was still a media darling last year. Like my expectation is Caitlin to be around 6 in the media. As in behind Paige Bueckers, Kelsey Mitchell, Olivia Miles, Kelsey Plum. Definitely behind Paige, Kelsey, and Olivia Miles. The 4 starter should be a no-brainer of Paige, Olivia Miles, Caitlin, and Kelsey Plum. But I say Kelsey Mitchell will be head in media, no, Kelsey Plum. But Paige, Olivia Miles, Kelsey Plum, Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, and probably Kelsey Mitchell are going to be ranked higher in the media. And even if you take out Kelsey Mitchell, she's 6th in the media. She loses 3 points there. And the fans are, no doubt about it, going to vote for those 6 ahead of her. I don't know in what order. Not the fans, the players. The players are also going to vote Chelsea Gray ahead of her. The players might vote Natasha Cloud ahead of her. By the way, the players voted Natasha Cloud 10 spots ahead of Kelsey Plum last year for guards. They're going to vote Jackie Young, probably going to vote Jackie Young ahead of her. And I'm going to be real, like, I think Caitlin's going to need that first place in voting spot. And I think if she's not a captain, she's going to be coming off the bench. Look, I don't think the coaches are dumb enough to not have Caitlin Clark in the All-Star game. Like, I think we got to be real. Like, we're not talking about 2024 anymore. There's no, like, anti-Clark conspiracies out there, and they're not going out of their way to try, diminish Caitlin Clark's hype or any shit like that. Like, I absolutely think you could have argued that they did in her rookie year. I have no question about that one. That being said, I also feel like with Caitlin Clark, the players and I think the media is what's going to fuck Caitlin this time. Is that, I'm being real, the media benefit more from the whole Caitlin Clark hate wave, and I voted Caitlin Clark as the 12th best guard in the league. People can make a damn not make a media career. They'll get a bigger article saying, "Oh, I got to vote. This is why I didn't vote Caitlin Clark as my All-Star. This is why I didn't vote Caitlin Clark. This is why I didn't vote Caitlin Clark." Like, it's now a case where that's going to get more clicks. So to see Caitlin Clark could fall into the Carla Late range. Veronica Burton might get voted ahead of Caitlin Clark in the media. Like, Caitlin Clark could fall into the Veronica Burton, Carla Late, Brittany Sykes, Marina Mabry area by the media. Even though she's clearly having the best start to a season she's ever had. The Fever are 4 games above 500 to start the season for the first time since Tamika Catchings was in her prime. And Caitlin's been clearly their best player. But it's one of those things now where it's like, it is narratives push everything. And Caitlin at this stage, when it comes down to it, is not going to get the benefit of the doubt from the benefit of the narrative anymore. So if you want to see Caitlin Clark start the All-Star game, vote. It's extremely difficult to not start the All-Star game at first. Like, even first v second. Like, that is the equivalent of going from first to fourth or fourth to eighth in either of the the players or the media, because the fan vote is 50%. So that means a hell of a lot. It means a hell of a lot for a starting spot. So if you are a fan of Caitlin, vote for Caitlin, because I have this really bad feeling the media are going to fuck her. Like, I'd say the players, even as a rookie with Caitlin, I'd say the players probably voted her as the 10th best guard. The media probably were like, we need Caitlin to start. We need Caitlin to be an All-Star. We're not sure if the coaches will give her an All-Star. We need her to be an All-Star. So fuck it, we're voting her number 1. Like, that's the type of shit that could have happened in her rookie year. But now, look, we can be real here. The media benefit more from Caitlin Clark not being an All-Star starter. Because then they can be like, oh, look, the players hate her and the players don't think she's good. And oh, you know what? She turns the ball. She's averaging a career low in turnovers and playing the best defense of her career, but she's actually 2 turnover prone. And, like, she doesn't play defense. I don't know. But there is always the possibility that she's not a starter. And, like, if you want to say, again, the players said that Brittany Sykes was better than her last year. The players said that Brittany Sykes was better than her last year. Like, if you, again, these two are tied 4th. I'm pretty sure Chelsea Gray or Ryan Howard were in there at 8, probably Chelsea Gray. But if you look even at this year, Sabrina's out of there. Paige clearly is going to get voted better by the players. Kelsey Mitchell is going to get voted better by the players. If Sykes is healthy, Sykes is going to get voted better by the players. Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard is going to vote by the players. Kelsey Plum is going to be voted better by the players. Like, we are, like, Caitlin, like, we're looking at a situation where if people don't get out and vote for Caitlin Clark, she might not start the All-Star game. And we got to be real. We saw the players vote for her as the 9th best guard, and Natasha Cloud is the 4th best guard. And by the way, she wasn't even the most disrespected. They said Kelsey Plum was the 16th best guard. Like, they said there were 15 better guards than Kelsey Plum. Not players, guards. So, yeah, they said Kelsey Plum was about the 40th best player in the world last year, and she averaged 20. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's the video. See you guys.